Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litsa and tonight I'm bringing you our podcast number 50. I can't believe we're at podcast number 50, guys. We're almost at the 1 year mark. How awesome is that? Thank you so much for joining us and hanging out with us tonight. This is my absolute most favorite time of the week. Now tonight I'm going to bring you baskets, beanies and blankets and a few other little things in the mix. I do have my little list here. We'll be ticking it off so that we get through everything. One of the highlights will be showcasing some of your makes. I cannot wait for that. So sit back and relax, as I always say. Grab something to drink, maybe something to work on, and we shall just hang out for the next half hour or so and catch up. Now, as always, in the comments down below, please let me know what you've all been working on, because we all love to share, what we're up to, because it just inspires us to add more things to our crochet to-do list. Ours, I know mine certainly is very, very long at the moment, and it just continues to grow. So, on that note, being Thursday, and today is Thursday the 21st of September 2023 here in Sydney, Australia. It is a cooler day than what it has been all week, so I'm very happy to report that. But as it is Thursday, we're going to start off with Tile of the Week Thursday. Now, most of us know what that is, but for those of us who might have been living under a rock for a little while or are very new to YouTube and crochet, let me show you this book. 100 crochet tiles. Our friend Sam over at Manfors Makes was gifted this over a year ago now. So last July was 1 year and we're at tile number 59 currently. And when she opened up the Happy Mail, she pledged to make each and every tile one a week until she completed all the tiles, which will take about 2 years. Now, I myself thought, oh my God, how awesome does this look? It looks like so much fun. And also, along the way, it gives me the opportunity to learn new stitches, which I have done so, learn how to read a pattern, which is something that I was not very good at, and also there are many graphs in here, so it's a good way to learn how to follow them as well. And I have been relying on, let me tell you, on both the written pattern and the graphs so that I can complete the tiles. I jumped on at tile number 25 because I saw Sam and Mike doing this together, and that's what actually introduced me to their channel. So a lot of us have joined in since then, and if you want to see more than just this video tonight, first of all, go and see Sam's playlist. She's got from tile 1 to 59 and she will continue to 100. But if you put in the hashtag Tile of the Week Thursday, you will get many viewing hours, and you will also get to enjoy what each and every one of us think of each and every tile. Let me tell you, there are varied feelings towards the tiles. Some week they're difficult, some week they're easy, some week we just put our hands in the air and say, no, we're done. So if you want to check out all that fun, please do so. So without any further ado, let me let you know about this week's tile. As I said, it's tile number 59 and it's called Playing with Cubes. And here it is here, another beautiful mosaic tile. It's 20 rounds, rounds and a border. So it is a little bit time consuming and you do make quite a big tile, but in saying all of that, it was quite an easy pattern to follow. And now I'm getting used to this designer's name, Anna Marie's. I can't say her name, I'm sorry guys, but she has a particular style where she actually, at the end of every row, a colour I should say, she chains up 3 and leaves a loop at either end, one colour at one end and one at the other, and then she picks it up that way. A very different technique that I hadn't tried before. I think this is her third tile that we're creating, and it has, it's something that I'm actually quite enjoying, this technique. And I'm so sorry that this lovely designer's name is Anna Marie's Sorex. I think that's how you say it, guys. So there it is there. It was a little bit rude of me not to say her whole name. So what do I use to create my tiles? I have a combination of 7 different yarns that colors that I choose from, and it's all this Marvel 8-ply yarn, which is 100% acrylic. This week I used the green and a little bit of the pink. I thought I was choosing orange. I'm pretty sure that's pink, my eyes. But, I crochet at night and I'm not with excellent light. So I don't mind that I picked that one up because I think all the colors go together, and I always use my 5mm hook. Excuse me. Reason being, at the end of this wonderful organic crochet along, I'd like to put all the tiles together and make a blanket, a memory keepsake of this fun adventure that we've all joined Sam and Mike on, and it has been fun, let me tell you. So what does my tile look like? And of course I'm going to show you Josephine's tile because she has been powering on, and even though she started about the same time as me, I think she's only got 6 catch-up tiles to make. I started at 25 and I haven't made any catch-up as yet. So here's my tile, guys. It's humongous. The back's quite neat, I think. And let me get Josephine's tile for you. Hers are beautiful as always. Josephine has just such beautiful work. Now, Josephine did say that in this tile, she did use her colour pack from Ophelia Talks that she purchased a few years ago now, and a 3.5mm hook, but she's slowly running out of yarn from that pack. So we might be seeing a slight different variation of the colours she's been using in the future. But whenever that happens, we're going to get to see them, and I'm sure they'll still be amazing. And here are our tiles side by side. Wow, they're huge, guys, aren't they? We've both got the green in this week, which I think is wonderful. So thank you so much, Josephine, for sharing your tile. You always make this segment extra fun. So let me grab my clipboard and my pen, because what do we always say? Tile of the week, Thursday, tile number 59, tick, done. So we can put that one away and look forward to next week's tile. Now, I've only had a little look at the pattern to see how many rows it is, and I think next week's is around 24 rows or rounds, so it is a little bit bigger than this one, so it's going to take a little bit more time, but that's okay. I'm sure that I'll manage. I hope so anyway, but I will let you know that it's also another mosaic tile, so that's wonderful. I'll bring that to you hopefully next week completed. Fingers and toes, guys, fingers and toes crossed. So now is one of the most fun parts of tonight, which is I get to showcase your wonderful makes. And any of you that would like me to share yours, please do not hesitate to send them across to my email with a little blurb, you know, what yarn you may have used or hooks, and letting me know that I can showcase it, and I would absolutely love to. Now tonight, the first thing that I'll showcase to you is our friend Liza. She's actually completed each and every tile for her Crochet Society Cal 2022, and it's this gorgeous blanket. Let me show you up close so you can actually appreciate, you know, the design a little bit better, because some of the colors are a little bit dark on the screen. But there you go, she's finished each and every one of them, and the border. So well done, Liza, for completing that. I'm only up to tile number 11, so more power to you. Congratulations for finishing that. But we need to give Liza further congratulations, and I need to get my iPad for this. One of her beautiful amigurumi makes, and those of you who have been with us here for a while will know that she does amazing, like she's got amazing toy making skills, and one of them was published in the most current issue of Crochet Society, so it's issue number 99, and let me just show it to you here. So this is the issue that her little giraffe made it into. So there it is there, and let me show you her giraffe. So this is the page that it's on. I believe it's page number 12, but let me zoom in into her little giraffe. Oh my goodness. And a lot of you may remember her. I think it's Ella. Let me have a look. Yeah, it's Ella the giraffe. So congratulations, Liza, in getting one of your makes published. Very well deserving. So thank you for sharing them with us all the time. We feel very privileged and very special, and we're very happy and proud of you as well. So thank you once again. Now let me just pop this to the side so I can get the rest of your makes. So we also have, now all of you have been waiting very patiently since last week, because I did mention that our friend Shirley made one more blanket for Camp Boggy Creek. Now let me show you this while I read off the notes, and you'll also see the yarn that she's using. Absolutely gorgeous. There it is there. Oh my goodness, I really want to make one of these. Shirley, you always do this to me. So Shirley said that this is one more blanket for Camp Boggy Creek, but it's a double dog dare from Jan the Alaskan Crafter. Now, some of you may be aware of this challenge, and it's to make a stained glass window like a stained glass window looking blanket. And Shirley just said, challenge accepted, and look at the beautiful blanket she's created. Now, it is a pattern by Crystal at Bag O Day, and it's the polychromatic pattern. She has a YouTube tutorial, and Shirley said that it is quite easy to follow. And she's used, there's the yarn there, the Red Heart Mexicana and RH Aaron. So the Mexicana is all the colors, and then there's that one there, the solid color, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And here it is up close with a border for you. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love that, and some little person is going to be very, very happy to receive it. I just think it's how wonderful how so many of our YouTube and Yarny friends have jumped on this great, amazing project. Now, I'm going to talk to you about my girlfriend Sue. Her son Adam is only 18 years old, and only a few months ago, like seriously, just a few months ago, he decided he wanted to learn how to crochet, which is so wonderful in itself, but also that the younger generation is inspired and wants to continue with crochet. I just absolutely love that. So what he did is he hopped onto YouTube and he started crocheting. So now he's gifting all of his family and friends crochet items, and they absolutely love them. So congratulations to you, Adam, and thank you so very, very much for allowing me to showcase your work. I can only imagine how much, what you'll be creating as you get even more familiar with crochet. So this one is a little granny square with a moon in it. Absolutely love it. I love the colors. Wait till you see this beautiful. It's like a doily, I think. So pretty. I love the purple. And look at this little tiny star basket. So cute. Look at this, guys. Ready for Halloween, which isn't far away. A granny square with a skull in it. I mean, Adam has only been crocheting for a few months. There you go, guys. Where there's a will, there's a way. And he's also starting to make vines. So imagine your mum's home is filled with wonderful crochet items. And Sue did say that she did try it, but she's going to stick to what she knows, which is knitting, and that's okay. We don't judge on this channel. So thank you so much, Adam, for sharing your gorgeous, gorgeous makes. More power to you, onwards and upwards, and please continue to share with us. I am so happy that, the younger generation has decided that crochet is for them as well. We've got to keep the art alive, guys, as much as we can. Now, I've got some physical makes to show you. My friends Lisa and Jane from Coco's Crochet Corner have given me their latest make to showcase with you. And this is from Lisa. And it is a gorgeous, let me show you the yarn first. It's a gorgeous granny square, continuous granny square rug, she calls it, for like a little baby. And she's used most of a latte cake, and look at the gorgeous colors. Absolutely love it. And she also used a 6mm hook. So thank you so much, Lisa. And I love that she actually packages it in this little organza bag, which I think is super, super duper special. So someone very special will be receiving that. So thank you, Lisa, for sharing that gorgeous little blanket with us. Now, wait till you see what Jane's made. Now, Jane used one Ogo, and she got 2 gorgeous baskets out of it. Now, I filled them with some yarn so you can see what size they are. Now, for this one, look how gorgeous this one is. This is very, very tricky. It's using the waistcoat stitch, and if any of you saw my video on the 10 questions on the stitches, you'll know that that's my least favorite because it is so hard to do, but it does look beautiful. Now, this little basket actually fits a whole cake of a yarn in there. Look how beautiful the detail, and she's made the little handles. Now for this one, she did use a 7mm hook, and it is a pattern YouTube tutorial by Tony at TLC Yarn Crafts, and it's the Starlight basket. It actually says chunky round crochet basket, and it's the Starlight basket. But how beautiful is that, guys? Let me show you the bottom as well. And look at the stitch work in that. Now this little tiny thing took her a lot longer than the bigger one that I'll show you now because of the stitch that she used, but she says it was well worth it. absolutely agree with you. Now look at this gorgeous one here. Again, using her Ogo, and she hasn't done any color controlling, guys. She's got the little handles, and in here it's big enough to fit 4 100-gram balls of yarn. That's why I put them in there, so you could see the size of them. Now this pattern is one that most of us are familiar with, and I certainly am, because I've made a pattern, the same basket, using an Ogo actually. And this is from Pamela's Adoring Crochet, and Jane used an 8mm hook. So thank you so very much, Jane and Lisa, for sharing your makes with us. Absolutely love them. And now I'll be able to return them to you, and you can use them any which way you wish. So they're the makes that you guys sent in, and I am so very happy to be able to showcase them. And as I said again, if anyone else wishes to share your latest makes with us, please do so. We cannot wait. Now I have a few things that I've been working on as usual. The first one being the Crochet Society Cal 2022. I have managed to make one more square. I'll show it to you and then I'll talk to you a little bit about it. Let me flatten it out because I haven't blocked it or anything. I think it turned out quite nice. Now this is the second one of this design that we've made in this little cowl, and this is tile number 11, and I did use the 4mm crochet hook. This is a polymer clay hook that comes in the calendar, and the colors that we used are Humbug, and so Humbug is the darker color and the lighter color is Sugar Mouse. Now they are, it's called Confection DK yarn, so it's a DK weight yarn, and it's the Bella Coco brand. So now next week, hopefully I'll get number 12 done, which means I'll bring myself up to halfway, finally. And I do know that the new calendar is on its way. So next week's tile is number 12, or square is number 12, and it's this one here, guys. It's just called the Zigzag. So there it is there. So hopefully I'll have that one to show you next week. I always kept thinking I'd be able to make 2 a week, but those mosaic tiles from Tile of the Week Thursday are just humongous, guys. They take up so much time. But that's okay. That's what we're here to do. Crochet every day and have fun while we do it. So let's tick our Crochet Society Cal 2022 square as well. Now, this is really sweet. Well, I think it is. One of our students from school, Marley, he came to visit us. Now, he finished in Year 6 4 years ago, which means here in Australia, he's in Year 10. Overseas, I'm not sure, is it like 4th year in high school? But he absolutely loves beanies because he always liked to keep his little ears warm. So I couldn't resist. I said, Marley, and it was a cold day when he came in, would you like me to crochet you a little beanie? Nothing would make me happier. And he chose the color red. He absolutely loves it. So it's just another, you know, just a very simple beanie and some puff stitches. And I think it's going to suit him perfectly. So I can't wait to gift him that as soon as I can, which, you know, will be in the next week or so. So that's for Marley, to keep his little head warm and his little ears, of course. Now, I too have made a basket this week. Let me just grab it for you. And I also used my Ogo yarn. So this is just some scraps from my big bag of, here it is here, this bag I made using Ogos, and in here live all my Ogo scraps, guys, including this one. So I'll pop it in there because I will be using it in the future. So I decided to make a little basket of my own, but something a little bit different to the ones I've created, because I always like to try something new. Now I used a wooden base for this one, and I used, as I said, the Ogo yarn, and I simply did the half double crochet, US terminology, and I really wanted to experiment with some little beads. So I got some wooden beads that I've purchased in the past here. I'm sure I've showed them to you, and they come in a variety of sizes. So I found the smallest ones in here, and to be able to fit through the hole, I had to use a 6mm. I couldn't use any bigger than a 6mm hook. I would like in the future to try this with ribbon yarn if possible, or a thicker yarn maybe, but as long as I can get the hook in. And then I use this tiny 2.0 millimeter hook. As you can see, it's got that tiny, 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 tiny little, I don't know if you can see it, I'm sure you can, little hook, because that's how I was able to thread the beads through, because I didn't do the version where you actually put the beads on the strand of yarn. I put them on as I went. So it was wonderful to be able to get, you know, a bead that actually fit. So a hook that fit through the little tiny hole in. And I absolutely love this. I know that I'll be using it on my bedside table, or, you know, on a coffee table with some of my notions and, you know, hooks and things in there, because it certainly does fit quite a few things in there, including it's great for hooks. So that was my little basket. Absolutely enjoyed that, and I will be making some more in the future. And as I said, I'd like to try it with some ribbon yarn, because I've never worked with ribbon yarn, so that'll be a nice new experience. Now I'm just going to actually I'll continue with what I've been making before I get to my little mini haul. It's funny, I have a list and I still sway from it. It's a little bit when I go grocery shopping, I still end up buying things that weren't on the list. So I'll put that to the side so I don't forget, and also that one, because it's a part of that one. Now, the other thing that I have been working on, but not very much, guys, I did get some in though, because we've had extreme heat. Like we've been in a heat wave for the last maybe 5 days or so at least. Only today's just started to cool down. So I really couldn't work on this giant blanket for my daughter, which I can't wait to get into, because now I'm doing more of the tans. So it's actually starting to look really nice. I've got one ball still connected to it in here. So I really can't open it very much. Sorry guys, I'm really making a mess of this, aren't I? But I can show you that I'm actually coming to more of the tan, whereas last week we had more of the charcoal in there. So here I have, this is all I have left, the ball that's hanging off there. And this is all just like velvet yarn, which is 100% polyester. Absolutely love it. And then this is all I've got here, guys. 3 more balls. So I've got 2 of the variegated left. I love this one. And 1 full one, and the one that's attached in the tan color. Perfect little basket to use for this project. And I am using my 7mm hook. And I did mention last week that this yarn and this hook, they're best friends. Absolutely a joy to work them. Oh my God, this is so soft. I can't wait to finish it and give it to my daughter. Even though we're going into the warmer weather, it's going to look very nice on her lounge, I'm sure. So that is the blanket that I have worked on. Only 3.5 and nearly 4 balls to go. So really, I don't have that long to go. Excuse me, I dropped my pen. Here it is. I need to tick that off. So hopefully in the next week or so I'll be able to finish, depending on how hot it gets, obviously, because I can't have it on me when it's hot. I guess all of us are like that, let's be real. So the next thing that I can tell you that I've been working on, but I can't show you today, is the Crochet Society Box 44. The voting closed last Friday, and then I tallied up all the votes, and I've started the project that was the winner, and I'm just past halfway. So hopefully within the next week or so I'll be able to bring it to you. Very excited about that one as well. So although I can't show it to you, I have been working on it. And the other thing that I've been working on that I can't show you today is the Fall in Love collaboration, or I'm calling it the Spring in Love, because fall is for our northern hemisphere and south is for us down here in the south. So what it is basically a collaboration by 5 amazing YouTube creators. So Cassandra at Craftably Ever After, Caroline for the Love of Crochet, Julie from Kay's Mum Crochets, Marsha from Mimi Makes Keepsakes, and I think it's Bonnie from Strawberry Bonnie Creates. Now, I've enjoyed these lovely ladies' content for a while, but if it's one reason to hop on and see them is to see all their makes for this collaboration. And if you guys want to join in, you're all very welcome to, and you can send your photo across to any of those channels, and they will do a little like a, you know, a reel of all of them together. I think they're revealing everyone's makes, including their own. The 1st of October is the last date for it. So if you want to jump on that challenge, please do so. I certainly have, and I am working on the project. So basically what they'd want you to do is to either fall back in love with crochet, or try a new pattern or a new yarn that you've wanted to for a while but just hesitated for whatever reason. And it's just, you know, to get you re-inspired and try something new. So that's something that I've been working on as well, and I can't wait to bring that to you. So now we'll jump to where I was a few minutes ago, and that was I had a little mini haul from Hobie. So I just thought that I would show you what I purchased from there, and then what I discovered in my stash, which saved me an awful lot of money. So the little basket that you saw that I made with the wooden base, I also bought the other 2 sizes, so I can make 2 larger ones, maybe even create a little set. We'll see how we go, but I would like to try some ribbon yarn if I can get my hands onto it. So that's that one. And I also got some more of the Knit Pro blocking pins. I haven't opened it because I've got the other one downstairs open, because I am going to be needing this as I'm, you know, making the squares for Coco's blanket, because I really need to make sure that I block those little paw print ones, because they need to be stretched out to the right size. So I thought I might need another pack, and they were on sale. Apologies, I have no idea what I've paid, guys, because this was purchased about a month ago, because it takes a little bit of time to get in. It has been here for a little while. Now these I believe I purchased. I don't think they were gift with purchase, but I've always wanted those darning needles with the little, you know, the little hook at the end, as you can see, and I have used one already and I'm loving it. So I'm so glad I bought them. They're not plastic, they're metal, and I really like the colors that they came in. Very, very nice. And of course, here it is, guys. You can't get a hobby haul or buy a purchase without getting a little hobby lolly. So if only Max's little boy, Max, Sam's little boy from Manfors Makes was here, I would give it to him. So I will be thinking of you. Anyway, now this is the part that is very exciting. When I was on the Hobie website, and I believe they're still on sale at the moment, I wanted to buy some Malaga sparkle yarn. And then as I was going through them, I went, hold on, I know I've bought Malaga yarn before. And guess what, guys? When I looked at my stash, and this is why I need to clean my yarn room. School holidays, by the way, are in one day. We'll go one more day of school. So that is one of my projects that I'll be concentrating on over the next 2 weeks. I found 9 bags of Malaga yarn, and let me show it to you. It is absolutely gorgeous. Now, those of you that may have used it before, you will know what a beautiful acrylic it is. So it's 100% acrylic, the Malaga yarn. And he recommends that you use a 5 or 6 millimeter hook, and it's 100 gram balls or 3.4 ounces, something like that. So look at the packs that I got. So these packs are currently on sale, I think, for $21, or each ball is about $4.95, and I'm pretty sure that's in American dollars. So I got one in this color pack, and I remember at the time when I purchased them, I was really into the ripple blankets, and I was thinking that's what I was going to use them for, but now I'm sure I'll find other projects. And I've got one in this color pack, absolutely gorgeous, guys. And I got one in this one. I don't know why I didn't get more than one. So I'll just show you. Here it is here. So that's the thickness of it. So it's like it's a bit thicker than a DK, I think. Almost like my Spot Saver yarn. Yeah, so it must be around a 10 ply. Absolutely gorgeous. Can't wait to use it. And then I got 2 of this one, so I'll show you one of them. And these color packs still exist, as I said, which is awesome. And then I got 2 in this, so 2 these colors. Absolutely gorgeous, which means I have 45 balls of yarn, guys, that I didn't even remember that I had. And there's 2. I thought I'd get some neutrals as well of this pack. So what a wonderful discovery in my yarn stash, and I didn't have to spend a single cent to get it all. So I will be putting these to good use. It is actually a beautiful, beautiful soft acrylic. Absolutely love it. I didn't end up getting any of the sparkle yarn because I thought that was being a little bit, you know, overindulgent. I need to use this yarn before I purchase any more. So that was my little mini haul from Hobie, and excited that I found in my own yarn stash 45 balls of yarn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 nines are 45. Yeah, 45 balls of yarn. Excellent. Can't complain with that at all, can we, guys? Now, while we're on Hobie, I just wanted to let you all know, and let me see if I can get this without all the yarn's just going to tumble over. No, it didn't. Now, in this box from Hobie, I've received my Crochet Advent Calendar for 2023. Now, I will be doing a spoiler alert reveal of each and every week because there are 4 weeks in here, and the patterns actually don't come out at December because originally I had a different plan, which was to maybe open them weekly in October so that you could all see what was in there and what you make with them in case you wanted to purchase it yourself. But at the very least, I can do a spoiler alert reveal of what's inside all the little packages for the 4 weeks, and maybe that, you know, will either inspire you to buy one yourself, or if you're on the fence, should I buy it or not, you know, it might help you make your decision. Now, I did try to purchase it last year, but somehow it got lost in the post, went all around the world 2 or 3 times, but never landed back here. So I'm very excited that this year I actually got it, and it's here, and I will be doing a spoiler alert of the Hobie Crochet Cal 2023 4 weeks worth of yarn, but none of us will know what the designs of or the patterns are until December, so that's okay. We can do that when the time comes, which gives me a little bit of time, I guess, to catch up on all my other whips. So if you're interested in that, watch out for that video. It'll be coming to you very, very soon. So that comes, wait, let me just tick that off, guys. That comes to the end of today's little podcast, what I had on offer for you. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for hanging out with me to the very end. I really do appreciate it. And we do have a few new yarny friends that are joining us, so that's also wonderful. As I said, we're 1 week away, 1 week and 1 day in actual fact, of our 1 year anniversary. I cannot believe it. I say that, I've been saying it every week building up for the last few weeks, and it just amazes me every time what a year it has been, guys. So yeah, and like I said, here it's been quite hot, and I'm very grateful that today the weather's cooled down, but I'm very excited, and I don't really care what the weather's going to be like, because as of tomorrow, I will, at 3:30 in the afternoon, I will be on school holidays for 2 whole weeks, and I hope to be able to get a lot of crocheting done and a lot of content out to you so we can hang out together even more. So on that note, I'm just going to say take care, and I shall see you all again in another video. Bye bye, everybody.